Envirolution is like a realization. It's
Envirolution for me really.
It's like our immune system kicking in.
And they all felt the
This is
same.
what our generation's going to be known for.
We all feel it. We all feel that desire to make a change.
about making
I
a
remember so
decision.
clearly. I said, "This is it. This is what I want to do with my life.
Dreaming,
This is something worth
and then
fighting
waking
for."
up to
Yeah, the goal seems
It's
out of
hard.
reach.
Do something
They don't want to
positive
make a change.
with our lives.
And in that spirit, I thank you for sharing this opportunity with me this afternoon. Thank you very much.
It was just an idea. Envirolution, a nonprofit dedicated to empowering youths to become leaders in sustainability. Now we're working to turn that idea into reality.
I listened to them like, yeah, whatever, you know. I grew up with a brick back wall, you know, like, I wasn't thinking about the environment. To me, it's like, who cares?
Most people think only 5% of the population believes in the sustainability value system. In actuality, experts agree it's more like 30% and rising. This is the biggest movement in human history. This is a movement that connects everybody from left to right to up to down. What we really need to make this succeed is the youth. We need to get them engaged. Everybody says, we're doing this for the future, we're doing it for them. Let's ask them to participate. Ask them to get involved. They know it, they understand how important it is to their lives. All we have to do is ask them to get involved.
Hey, legal living. Gotta love the kids, that's what it's about.
It seems like it's unrealistic. Like, you guys can't change the fucking world. Are you serious?
So what's the first step we need to take? We need to learn about the movement. We need to educate ourselves. We need to start making connections, talk to people, find out what they care about. We need to reach out to the community, throw events. We need to build a support network, get people to work alongside of us. We need to be fully committed, work hard, long hours after work, on the weekends, whatever it takes. We need to reach out to the youth. We need to get them involved. That's what it's all about.
But then, when you spend enough time with them, you realize, yo, these dudes are extremely passionate about what they do. They chase their goal. They're putting their lives into this. Whatever time on this earth that they have, they're putting their time into this. You know what I mean? That's a deep thought.
So up until this point, we've been working really hard on this organization, building it from the ground up. Applied for our 501c3 nonprofit status. We've got clubs in Reno, Nevada, Lake Tahoe, California, New Haven, Connecticut, Wallingford, Connecticut, Brooklyn, New York. And this is where we're going with it. Come on in. But we really have a bigger vision. And our vision is to see these clubs in every single state in the U.S. And our vision is to see a national network of youth engaged and empowered to advance sustainability. With Envirolution as a platform to bring them together and to unite kids of all interests and skills to work together to advance sustainability. But we got a lot of work to get to that point, including raising enough money and getting it so that we can work full time. And then till that day happens, we'll be here in the Envirolution headquarters in East Village, trying to make that dream a reality, working long, hard, after work hours. Welcome.
So this is it.
So what we wanted to do was create a bridge from people's positive intentions to them actually taking action. Everybody has unique and individual skills to contribute, so what we wanted to do was provide that platform where they'd be able to use these skills to help advance the cause.
It was sort of crazy how I really got into it. It was more like, I was working one day, I'm a plumber, and I had a really bad day. It was like the shittiest day ever. I don't know, it was sort of like it was meant to happen. I needed a change, sort of, and they gave me an outlet to produce a difference. You know what I mean?
I've come here because I want the government to know that all of you, and me as well, care about the environment, and we want to see them make a big impact on the world in the future. Thanks.
Willing to take action on their own.
Have you guys ever heard of Envirolution?
After all,
Yes, I was
he
actually
was
going to
the
check out the-
wealthiest and most
Mr. Beal told us about it.
technologically advanced
where we are.
country.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. We're supposed to talk to you guys.
Fortunately, encouraging action on the state and local level.
Well, we've heard a lot
For
about you
example,
guys. How's the reaction been with some of the businesses that you guys have approached?
Well, at first they're like, it could be expected that a lot of businesses are just straight up taking it seriously, but some businesses, they treat you like kids for a little bit.
I think people don't decide to make a difference because they think their world is like this big.
So what's your prediction?
My prediction. Look, I love Alex, Tim, and Twan, but they're just not going to do it. And actually, I don't even know what it is. It's not that their hearts are in the wrong place, and they're not being hypocritical. It's just, really, cap and trade, Kyoto, carbon tax. What are any of us going to do? And simply put, they haven't grappled seriously with the callousness of governments or faceless multinational corporations, which deal with realities of their own and tend to determine ours.
You know, someone once told me, you don't have to save the world. But what an opportunity it would be if you had that as a goal. What an opportunity it is to make the world a better place.
BOW! That's all I can think. Like, that's something that'll blow your mind. Like, they're trying to change the world. Like, that's the feeling I get when I think about that idea.
This isn't impossible. You know, sometimes it seems so daunting to not know where you're going that it seems like it doesn't even make sense to start. But we figured, you know, you never know what the future holds anyway. So you might as well shoot to do something big, to make this world a better place. I'll never have any regret doing that. I would never question myself for putting it all on the line to achieve a dream and make a difference. You know, that's how I want to live my life, and that's how I'm doing it now. That's living to me. Envirolution, live living.
It's a contagious feeling. Is the best way to describe it. It's contagious. You know, it's growing. It's like, hey, did you hear about that? Yeah, and then this person turns around and says, hey, did you hear about that? And it sort of just keeps going. Like, yo, you're putting all this work forward for generations to come. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? That's the question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that?
So what made you do the rap? How'd you do that?
Well, I took what I do, which is write music. I make songs, and you know, I don't make a lot of positive music. Whatever, I brought it out there. I put a piece of me out there is what I did. I took a small piece of me and who I am and said, look, you know, here you go. Here's for the world to see. I came from shit, but I'm trying to make it better. Look, and we seen something on Current. He was like, yo, 60 seconds, you got 60 seconds to change the world. Yo, Knox, he said, if you had 60 seconds to change the world, what would you say?
I was told 60 seconds to annihilation. Unless I show success while spreading this information, I'll explain this the best way I possibly can. You think you can't change the world, but you probably can. Envirolution, starting a movement to find solutions. Make a contribution, entrepreneurs, we all producing. Accelerating the revolution, we'll never lose it. Spreading truth to the youth so they can forever use it. Know you scared of a change, your fear should diminish. Relax, take a glance through a 3-sphere image. Coming together like MCs and instrumentals. We got social, financial, and even environmental. It's not coincidental, this incident shows potential. I hope I'm influential, cause all of this is essential. We from the same town, same hood, same city. We in the same car, make a lane change with me. Listen, here's a chance to advance on a warning. Time to take a stand, stomp out global warming. If not, that mountaintop could be gone by the morning. Say goodbye to it, or rewind and vibe to it. Lead it, live it, and devote your lives to it.